Hi guys, it's Calamity Storm here and welcome back to the next episode of Minecraft A&A where we are in the nether getting wither skeleton heads. So I'm in the nether fortress. As you can kind of see here, we're having very little wither skeleton spawns. So I'm going to just sit and grind this out and I'll come back when we have enough. So far I've killed like 7 or so, maybe even more. And I have not got a wither head. So I will come back to you guys when I get one. So I moved to a second nether fortress. This one actually gave me a lot more wither skeleton spawns. This one was like not too far away. I only end up putting the kills up for every wither skeleton that actually does drop a skull. The next one I go into full on panic mode because apparently being shot and withered at the same time scared me. But we survive. Alrighty, so I am back and I have 3 of them. It's so sand, I believe, that I've got to use. I've never done with a fight before, so I have no idea. We're gonna go at it with diamond armor. I am gonna make another sword because apparently online they recommend getting smite. So we'll see how that goes. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab some more obsidian because they also recommend making an obsidian bunker. I also need to make some more golden apples, so I'm gonna have to see if we can get some more apples because I have one golden apple. That's all I got. So we'll see what we can do there. I also need to enchant the bow, so we can enchant both bows, and hopefully we can get a decent enchant on them. I'm not guaranteeing anything here. It could go very well or it could go completely wrong, so let's just see how we go. Hopefully we can get some smite. And then, yeah, I might have to go spend a little while going and looting 2, sharpness 2, bane of arthropods. Okay. Power, breaking 3. Power 2. Okay. Smite. It's not perfect, but I mean, it'll do. So we should be able to combine some of those. Try and get us set up anyway. So we need the smite one. We have power 2, so the power 1 won't be anything useful. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So sharpness 1. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to spend some time at my farm to get this sorted. So I will be back in a second. So after going to the farm, I came back and combined everything that needed to be combined. I went and got a bunch of obsidian because we need obsidian for the obsidian bunker. Now, I'm pretty sure I ended up grabbing like 36 of them at this point. And then I headed straight down to this mine tunnel that I'd opened to fight the wither. Now, this is the first time I've ever fought the wither, so I have no idea how it works. So, as you can see here, I kind of freak out and run away because I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I also don't realize that there's a power-up bar that it has before you can actually attack it, so I'm in here attacking it for no reason. I then panic because I'm like, I'm going to die. I realized watching this back over that I probably could have survived most of that without panicking, but I went into it not knowing how any of it worked. I probably would have benefited by going in and watching a video on how you kill the wither, but I didn't. I know that there is a stage here now that you can't use bows on it, but I didn't know how that worked until later, so I kind of just spammed bow into it for as long as I could before I realized, okay, this isn't going to work and I now need to attack it. That being said though, there are a couple of times there where I shoot at it anyway before I kind of clock on that, yeah, this isn't working. I don't know why at this point I didn't switch to a sword. It probably would have been better instead of just jumping around like a Looney Tune, but yeah. It's at this point where that little, like, outline thing is where you can't shoot it with a bow. I didn't know that was a thing. Minecraft noob. I have played Minecraft for so long and I've never fought the Wither. Never, ever, ever. I've just never done it. So, yeah. I go back here and I gapple up. I probably didn't need to gapple up, to be honest, but I did. I don't know why. I think I just panicked and I was worried I was going to die. I tried shooting at it again. Don't know why I bothered doing that either. I also have to say that I probably think it was better that I did it in an older version just so I could spam hit because I was stressed. I then went back and I got some strength potions because I needed it for the overkill achievement. I had to look online on how the best way to approach the overkill achievement was because I had no idea how the hell to get 9 hearts of damage for an achievement. So yeah, someone recommended a strength potion and then I used my OP sword to kill a zombie. So I got the overkill pretty easy. I did a bunch of mining off camera. And this is just a small selection of it, but I did it all for our beacon. And after this, we have one more achievement to get until we completely finished it. So I now needed to get the adventuring time achievement. And I've got on the footage which biomes we found. I am missing one. I was meant to find the Birch Forest Hills, and I believe I did, but I don't have footage of it. That or I didn't notice. Like I've missed it when I've been editing. So there is one that I'm missing, but every other one here is ones that you need. And I went through and just grabbed what I could as quick as possible. I think this one took me at least 2 or so in real life days to do. Because a lot of the biomes were so far away. It was ridiculous. It also makes me a bit nervous because I know that now that after this episode we have to go up to 1.12 that I'm gonna have a lot. Oh hey, we'll call this Chicken Reginald. Also, look how big rabbits are. I don't remember them being that large. And it's weird because I was like, oh, it's a dark oak forest. No, in the original versions, it was a roofed forest. And they weren't, the biomes weren't as large as they are now, that's for sure. But, yeah, as I was saying, I'm kind of nervous now that we're heading up to 1.12. Because the biomes are just going to get more and more and more. I think the best way to tackle the adventuring one, though, is just get the biomes done as early as possible. And then by the time we start getting like the nether expansions and stuff like that, it should be better. Should be easy to do. Should be. Now we're going to get up to doing the frozen river. I had it zoomed in for some reason. I don't know why, and I can't fix it. So I do apologize for that. Everything else for the rest of the video should be fine, I hope. I don't like trying to overcorrect when I make mistakes because I like to have the mistakes in my editing because it makes me feel like I'm definitely a human and I'm not completely robotic. And I also think it's good for people to see that I am human and I do make mistakes, and sometimes mistakes are just, that's it. And just like that, we got the achievement. We've got the last achievement. So at this point, we've completed all achievements. I do a quick tour and show you guys all the achievements that we've completed, but that's it for the achievements. The achievements are done. Next episode is on to advancements, so it's time for us to say goodbye, achievements. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.